Today's earnings revealed a zero-sum war for tech margins. Legacy hardware suppliers are acting like software monopolies. Heavy machinery has become the invisible tech stack, and consumer giants like Apple are officially getting stuck with the bill.
It is April 30th, and we analyzed several of those reports in the individual episodes today. The day basically split into two buckets. We had the brute force physical reality of powering data centers and the clever ways companies are dodging physical bottlenecks.
Right. The bigger reveal is that the AI boom is fundamentally shifting supply chain power. Upstream hardware and power providers are dictating the terms now. They are capturing the margins and forcing downstream companies to pay up.
Which brings us to the most brutal margin transfer of the window. SanDisk is, well, they are abandoning the old cyclical commodity market. They are refusing to just dump memory into the spot market.
They are hoarding it.
Exactly. They are locking hyperscalers into guaranteed long-term contracts. Hardware is officially adopting the enterprise software playbook.
Which is wild for a physical storage company. And that pricing power pushed SanDisk's gross margins to 78%. But the earnings quality story gets heavy there because there is a direct loser in that equation.
The consumer endpoints. Tim Cook warned very explicitly today that those exact component cost spikes will severely pressure Apple's margins next quarter. The upstream suppliers are capturing the profit pool before it even reaches a consumer device.
So the balance of power has completely flipped. And the physical version of that is Caterpillar. I mean, we think of them as tractors, but today they looked like critical digital infrastructure.
Their backlog jumped 23% sequentially, and that was not driven by housing or traditional construction. Data center operators are furiously buying large reciprocating generators.
Because they cannot wait for the municipal grids. The tech companies need independent prime power to run these huge facilities. It is just a massive operational workaround.
It is. Underlying demand is incredibly strong across all these sectors, but external infrastructure is failing, which connects to Royal Caribbean. They had a fascinating earnings quirk today about bypassing external choke points entirely.
Yeah, that was amazing. Their European bookings basically stalled out, but it was not demand destruction for the cruise itself. Transatlantic flight inflation was so high that the commute was literally costing more than the ship.
Sigh. So they're accelerating destination ports in Texas. If the airlines become a bottleneck, you relocate the asset so consumers can just drive to it.
Exactly. I kind of love that. It's all the same pattern. If the power grid is full, buy a generator. If flights are broken, move the port. It's all about navigating this massive physical friction.
Watch to see if Apple has the pricing power to do the same thing next quarter or if they just have to eat those hardware costs.
Good point. Our daily feed has the full company episodes if you want the call-by-call version of how these managements are navigating this stuff. Thanks for hanging out with us.